When Jesus was at the table with his disciples, he took the bread and he blessed it and broke it and he gave it to them. And their eyes were opened and they recognized him. And Jesus vanished from their sight. They said to each other, "Did not our hearts burn within us while he talked to us on the road, while he opened to us the scriptures?" This is Lakewood Church of the Ozarks, a spirit-filled, Bible-believing church for the entire family. Over the past few days, we have been looking at what it means to be given. First, we have to understand that when we are given out of, first of all, of our love for him, then out of our love for others. Today, we're going to see how given is to continue the circle of grace. There is a kind of cycle to being given. Given begets more giving. The self-giving of God generates our own self-giving to others. It seems to be this way by God's very design. To our Western mindset, this may seem like we are giving just in order to get something in return. Why give just to get? Shouldn't we give with no strings attached? But this is a failure to comprehend the way of reciprocity. Reciprocity is not giving to get. It is a way to reinforce relationships. In the Old Testament, love for one another's neighbor was a way to demonstrate one's love for God. If God showered his blessings on you and on your crops and your livestock by giving you an abundance, you demonstrate thanks to God by caring for those who had less. The care of the poor was a way to return God's blessing to him. Proverbs 19 says, "Whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and the Lord will repay him for his deeds." This was why Jesus could say generations later that as you did not do it unto one of these, the least of these, you did it not unto me. At the heart of the gospel is the message of grace, a gift that provokes giving. God is gracious. He gives good gifts, even to those who don't deserve it. And those who receive God's good gifts are to return them upward in praise and outward in service to others. Grace follows this pattern of reciprocity, but with two key differences. First, God's grace is given to the unworthy. No one is fit to receive what God has given to us. Second, God's grace is meant to generate reciprocity in a wider circle, benefiting even those who are outside because of us who were outside of the circle at one time. Grace begets grace. Giving begets giving. Or as Jesus said, freely you have received, freely give. So in view of God's mercy, will you offer yourself to him today? Will you let Jesus send you into the world as the Father has sent him? Will you ask him to give you a life for the world? Let's prepare our hearts to take communion today. And let us recognize the sacrifice that was made so that we could be a part of the family of God. Let's pray. Father, thank you for receiving us in your community, and let us receive others in the same manner of grace that we have been received. This is Pastor Cecil W. Todd of Lakewood Church of the Ozarks in Branson, West Missouri. a spirit-filled, Bible-believing church for the entire family.